Give us
And
live intro music as you started.
I
Sing
can
the
play
intro
the
music.
piano.
Come on, do it.
I'll play the piano on the computer. We'll do it. What's up,
You
everybody?
hit the piano, that's fine.
What's up, everybody? We are live. We are about to kick off on ESPN Plus, Sounders versus Nashville. It's a new season, so you can see we've got a new layout on the live stream. We've got our Designated Players Podcast colored banners.
Oh, I see that.
That's
nice.
I figured out how to do that. I think it looks sick.
Professional podcast.
Yeah, right. We're here. We're ready to go. Rainy day in Seattle. Lineups announced. We'll go through them really quick. Stefan Fry in goal with Roldan, Yamar, Arriaga, and Nuhu in a back four. Paulo and Vargas sitting in front of them. Other Roldan, Rusnak, Morris with sorry, I was just looking at the TV there. We just came live. Adeniran is leading the line. They are clearly rotating for their CONCACAF Champions League ties. So Rui Diaz and Ladero both see the bench to start this game. Very excited to watch Adeniran tonight. He blew up with Sounders 2 last season. This is his first real chance in MLS. I'm excited to see him go against this really tough back line with future goalkeeper of the year, Joe Willis.
I don't think Rui Diaz is even in the 18. I think
I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess it's the 20 now, but
yeah.
I thought Rui Diaz got hurt, but maybe they're just fully resting him. I figured if he was healthy, they'd at least keep him on the bench as an option.
Yeah, no, maybe, but I don't think they necessarily need it. So then you've got in the Nashville side a very interesting lineup. Future goalkeeper of the year, Joe Willis in goal with Eric Miller, Walker Zimmerman, Dave Romney, Daniel Lovitz, your natural back four. Midfield three of Sean Davis, Dax McCarty, Annabelle Godoy. 3 destroyers in that midfield three with Mukhtar, Leal, and Sappong in front of them. Going to be very interesting to see the transition between those 3 players who just are natural destroyers, natural win the ball and get it off your feet to somebody else who goes forward. You're going to probably see either Leal or Mukhtar drop centrally in a little bit deeper to try and connect those lines. Or you might see Sean Davis play a little bit higher up the field this year. That would be super interesting. Thoughts on the Nashville lineup?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was thinking Mukhtar's probably going to have to drop deeper in order to get the ball. And I feel like potentially that could be a spot that like João Paulo exploits. So I think that's probably the biggest question mark for Nashville in the game is linking that midfield 3 and then the attack because their front 3 is dangerous. You know, Hani Mukhtar is linking MVP candidate. He should be scoring goals and being dangerous, and you just got to get him the ball. That's the issue.
Absolutely, and it'll be very interesting to see because that, you know, and when it comes to shape, right, on-field shape, you've got basically a 4-1-2 in that Nashville shape where McCarty's going to be a little bit deeper, Davis and Godoy a little bit higher, and then there's a relatively large gap if Mukhtar and Leal are going to play more high up the field, which is right where João Paulo and Vargas are going to be sitting in, who will be able to disrupt that play a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see if one of them kind of falls centrally or if they just try and play long balls into Sappong all day long, which I think Yamar will have a pretty good ability to deal with. But that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, this game's probably going to be similar to the Portland New England game last night. I think it's going to be a lot of like good quality back and forth from each team. Hopefully we get just as good of a game as the Portland New England game. We do not need a 0-0 because if we get another one, we're never streaming again.
I was about to say we are super hyped that New York City lost today. However, their loss did take away the 0-0 curse that I thought we were going to get away from. So
it means it's back in play.
It means it back in play, correct.
National won today.
Atlanta won. Red Bull won yesterday.
Can no longer say Red Bull is higher in the standings.
We are dead even, and I am proud to be there.
One of us beat the actual good team. Atlanta the other one beat San Jose. But to each their own.
Who did you beat?
We beat SKC.
Oh, they're not that good. You didn't even have them making the playoffs this year.
Yes, I do.
I make the graphics. What I say goes.
Are you changing my graphics?
You had them dead last.
I have them behind FCC.
There are genuine people who have them dead last, and it's kind of concerning.
That is very concerning. I don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah, me either.
I had two borderline MVP candidates last season, and they're going to finish dead last.
All right, national anthem's done. Fireworks are going. Oh, that's loud. I'm trying to find.
See how far behind I am.
Yeah,
our favorite game of the live stream. Oh well, you're on ESPN Plus too, right?
I am, yeah. So it's just a matter of where you're.
We're going to be stride for stride this time.
Pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting.
That's a first for a while.
All right, I am sending out the tweet that says we are live.
This graphics got Rusnak in the middle and rolled down on the right.
Yes, that is how I saw it as well. Christian Roldan usually plays on the right in this shape. You've got people to watch on the bench there. Leo Chu, Nico Ladero, obviously, and Freddie Montero are probably your three. You've got Ali Sissoko, who can come in a back five. Kellen Rowe can come in either for like a Roldan or in the middle. So they've got a lot of firepower on the bench.
Oh, yeah. So does Nashville, though. That's the thing. Teal Bunbury off the bench, Jack Mayer, Ake Loba,
Alex Mawil, GOAT.
Both teams are deep. I mean, this game is not good. Like, if it's tight,
I'm need to cut you off. Fox here has
Godoy out on the left, right?
Okay, so you're pretty much right level with me then. I don't think that's going to be the shape.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think so at all.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Not as deep of a bench. Look for Ake Loba or Ethan Zubak to come in and make a difference if they need a goal. But 49 degrees, 10-mile-an-hour rain. Great tifo coming out of the Sounders supporting end. I love that. Little like constellation there.
Yeah.
Nice. That's really cool.
Does this spell something? I couldn't read.
It seemed like they were trying to spell something out. Oh, good. Alex Chilowicz is in the middle.
Are you an Alex fan?
We'll decide. We really I got to remember.
Not good enough, Alex.
That does sound like a name I've yelled before, So he may be on bad terms.
Probably yelled the name of every referee in MLS.
Yeah, but that one sounds like I've yelled it before, Or maybe because it's really close to Allen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Allen was the OG one, right? That's what kicked it off.
Allen was the OG awful person.
Oh, I want Allen back. I need more Allen.
I thought he retired, didn't he?
We'll take him out. Ray Gaddis came out of retirement, so can Allen. We saw how well that worked out for Ray. All right, I just kicked off.
Yep, so did I. We are underway.
And immediately with a long ball. I love this league.
Yep. Flicked on. Don't love the yellow versus green.
No, you're not a fan?
Uh-uh.
What'd you think of NYC's orange today? Yeah, I agree. It was not a look.
Nope. An update on our predictions. Connor has them down a 2-1 Seattle win, while I've got a 1-1 draw coming down.
Boring.
So you need a Houston win and a correct prediction on either the Seattle or the Houston game to beat me this week, because the LA goal gave me 3 points. I'm now on 11. You are on 8. So you need at least one correct prediction today at the end of the day to get ahead of me this week.
Probably not getting it from the Houston game. I think I said like 3-2 or something.
Yeah, and that game's been awful. That was an awful 45.
Thank goodness we're not streaming that game.
We talked about it.
I don't know why we did. That's the risk with the bad games. If you don't get it like a 3-3 game,
you got
something like 0-0, it's just miserable.
Nuhu breaks into the attack. Serves the ball in. Oh, it's not the best service, but Eric Miller doesn't deal with it well enough. Seattle's got a throw down in the attacking end. Service into the box, picked off by Mr. Zimmerman. Mukhtar drops into that space like, oh, wow.
That's the wrong football.
That's a foul and a half. I want to see them build into play. I want to see what the shape is going to look like.
For Nashville?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of agree. You got to figure at some point they probably take out one of those three midfielders and like Muil comes in to just give him some more width.
Yeah. Joe Willis on the ball with the stash.
Boom. Of course. Is that a Golden Glove goalkeeper of the year stash?
It's got to be.
What are your expectations from Cj Sappong this year? Do you think he lives up to what he did last year, or do you think he falls back to earth a bit?
I don't think he hits the target he had last year, but I don't think he falls off completely.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing too. Like he's just naturally going to get goals in this Nashville team, like no matter what.
Because of things like this, where he's fantastic in the air. You've got two great set piece takers in Leal and Mukhtar.
Is that Leal the other person there?
No, it's Lovitz, but Leal when they're closer, yeah. Service from Mukhtar, flick to the backside of the box. Zimmerman gets his head on it. They stay. Seattle still hasn't cleared their lines. Godoy on the ball. Mukhtar picks it up, drives into space. Love that from him. A few step overs. Outside. Service. Oh, he spilled it. Stephen Fry.
I got away with it.
I think you're like half a second ahead of me, which is pretty funny. Oh, Nuhu gives it away. Mukhtar on the ball. Out to Sean Davis.
Nashville so far.
Yeah, love the high press. They really want to get after it. I mean, they've got players who have, when you take most of Red Bull. Oh, Dax McCartney just ended Nuhu's career. All right, Nuhu's got to retire. Dax McCartney just ended his entire career.
Good tracking back.
Man. Little behind the back flick through Nuhu's legs. Dax McCarty. Unfair.
The ageless wonder. This is why Dak. This is why Benny was playing him at Cam. Ew. I think he was just a visionary. He was too early for his time.
So Hani definitely is playing a little bit lower than CJ, but so is Leal. Sean Davis is drifting really wide. It's almost like when they get the ball, Leal goes really deep. Mukhtar goes kind of deep. Sappong stays highest, and Sean Davis plays right mid.
Yeah, Davis is pretty wide.
In attack, in defense, they're real compact. They're gonna leave Mukhtar up high, but it looks like you know what it is? They're letting Leal play as like a number 10, and Davis and Godoy are the wide number 8s, and their job is to cover that space. As Godoy picks off the ball here, plays into Mukhtar. Mukhtar drives, has a shot. Fry. Oh, it's just wide. Smart from Mukhtar there to drop it right in front of Fry, have to skip into him. Really well done there.
Seattle's been so sloppy out the back this game so far.
Which is weird because they've had 2 games to play already.
I know. I don't know. They can't get the ball to the attack at all.
Nuhu still can't get it out of play. It goes into Sappong. Oh, well done by João Paulo there. They just can't clear their lines.
No, they really can't.
They can't kick the ball.
Wow, what a touch. Did you see that?
Yes, Albert Rusnak is a god.
That was ridiculous.
That's why you pay him DP money on a free agent deal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so nice.
He's dropping pretty deep, too.
João Paulo's dropping even deeper.
Rusnak's like in line. He's like at left back right now.
Yeah, Rusnak's now playing left back. He wants the ball.
I mean, honestly, the way that they're playing, they kind of need him to drop that far back. They need someone to get the ball.
Here's what I'm telling you. Benny retired and went into art. He is now director of MLS football. Everybody plays wherever they want. And if you try to play somebody in a fixed position that isn't goalkeeper, you are fired.
I like it.
Rusnak picks up the ball so he can drive into space. Tries to find Morris, but it's picked off.
J-Mo was playing almost as like a second striker there.
Yeah. Oh, go on. Yeah, go on, Hani. We'll have it back. We'll have it back, Alex.
First Alex of the day.
Yeah. It's weird because I don't have any like connection to the game, outside of just really wanting a good game.
Yeah, same here. I honestly like both of these teams. I like that they put together good teams and good talent.
Yeah, so what looks like is going on right now is whoever's in that central space for Seattle, whether it be Rusnak, whether it be João Paulo, they are the outlet to a wide release. And this is what they're doing. Now, Jordan Morris has the ball with Nuhu right next to him. So what they're looking to do is shoot Nuhu forward so we can get these types of services in. See it out. Oh, do better than that, Daniel. Out for a corner. Seattle, first corner of the game for Seattle in the 9th minute. But what they're doing is basically taking whoever that is, João Paulo, Rusnak, whatever, having them slide into that left back role so Nuhu can shoot up the field and they can get a numbers advantage next to Jordan Morris, which is not an awful idea so long as they have somebody filling the space then that needs to be opened up, right?
Rusnak, left back.
Really? If Kalnick can do it, so can Albert Rusnak. Service in.
I don't know.
Up for it. It's a second ball. Joe Willis punches clear. And Leal carries out.
Yeah. Oh, Meg.
Oh, Meg City, population U, my guy. Rusnak plays into Vargas. Vargas out for another corner.
Off the face.
Yeah, took that one. Yeah, so they're trying to create numbers advantages on those outside backs by basically saying, we're not going to go through the middle. Whoever gets the ball is going to go play directly into that space there. An interesting tactic against a team like this that kind of is giving you that space to begin with. Oh, it's short. Play on. Knew who's on the ball.
Paulo.
Hello. Back out to Nuhu. Nuhu has a touch. Serves the ball. Oh, just kidding. Serves it again with his right foot. Does not get over.
This is a lot better from Seattle.
Yep. Seattle has definitely survived that first little
that push.
Little push and are now built into the game at home. Team behind them.
You got to figure Seattle has the edge, seeing as how they've already had 2 games this year.
You have to assume.
Plus, they're at home as well.
Yep.
I mean, on paper, these teams in terms of strength are almost, knock for knock. They're both super strong teams, but Seattle's got a couple edges here.
Foul. Randall Leal has drawn another foul. Okay, now this is what I want to see. It's a build up. Yeah. Leal is playing more as a 10, and you've got a diamond in midfield with Mukhtar. Mukhtar and Leal are kind of rotating between the 10 and the 9 spot. So it's kind of like a rotating front 3, but they're trying to get a diamond 4 and then get their wing backs in to be kind of like the wingers on this formation here.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like it.
It makes sense for their personnel.
Yeah. Oh, Adeniran.
Denver looks pretty big, like tall.
He's a big dude. Yeah, definitely has good size. Seattle picks him. Oh, he's going to play on. He's going to come back for it. He's going to come back for it. João Paulo. Out to Roldan. Back to João Paulo. Into the other Roldan.
Oh.
And he's going to go and find Anibal Godoy. Just a talking to from Anibal Godoy.
I'd like to see. I want to see a replay of that one.
Yeah, so he goes down. Ooh.
I don't know. It seemed like it kind of just went down.
Yeah, I don't know if I think Alex.
It's probably best for just the talking. I don't know if that was a yellow.
Yep, I think he's handled that well. It's definitely a conversation-worthy action because that can escalate into something bigger, right? Mm-hmm. But you give a card there, then everything turns into a card from this point forward. So, well done there by Alex. Good job, Alex. You did a good job, Alex. Yeah, so in defense, that diamond 4 becomes more of a flat 4 with Godoy playing on the left, Mukhtar and Sappong in attack. Oh, how do you almost get out of that? Yeah, you can't lose the ball. There you go. Nuhu.
Are you a little surprised to see Romney start here over Mayer?
No.
Go for the experience?
Yeah, I think Mayer was in there because they had to change shape last year and go 3 at the back. I still think he's center back 3 on this depth chart, but I wouldn't be shocked if he becomes a part of this game today. Yeah, see, now they've got numbers up in a 3v2, and they've lost it, right? But that's the whole thing. They're trying to get Nuhu into this attack. That's his best quality, right? Outside of being a phenomenal defender, he's very good in the attack, very Kamar Lawrence-esque, right? And you've got Jordan Morris, who has very similar athletic builds too, right? In terms of size and strength and speed. If you can get both of them running at Eric Miller, it's a bad day to be an Eric Miller, you know?
I think that's the right point in that Nashville back line to attack.
Absolutely.
Is Miller's the newest addition to that back line with Alistair Johnston gone, so he's most likely the weak point there. I think that's why you see like Sean. I think Sean Davis was on the right side of that midfield, so he can track back and give him some support.
Yep, definitely.
Plus Walker Zimmerman's the center back on that side as well. So
yes,
lots of help for him.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like you'd want Brad Smith in this case down the left.
I mean, it's too bad Brad Smith doesn't exist in Seattle anymore.
I know. I'm just saying.
No,
Brad Smith was great going down the wing. I mean, granted, he wasn't as good defensively, but
I think Nuhu's the right choice here. I mean,
yeah, for what you have, of course. Nuhu. I don't even know if they really have another option. Is they still Madronda?
Yep.
He's not even on the bench.
Oh, we're in. Roldan's in behind the back line. Might be offside. Flag goes up.
Yeah.
Man, they just need to let them play.
Offside, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Just vibes. No rules. Just like the video game.
That is.
Someone find me Kendall Waston.
Bro, could you imagine?
All of a sudden, Neymar wouldn't want to come to MLS anymore.
Yeah, I know. Hani Mukhtar going long.
Oh.
Probably on.
Oh, okay.
So here's the issue that Nashville are not doing well. as Seattle breaks forward into the attack here. Nuhu goes forward. Jordan Morris, 2v1 against Eric Miller. Nuhu stops.
Yeah, they slowed down. Looks like it's actually Dax going over and giving some extra coverage.
Well, yeah, because Sean Davis
kind of rotated. Yeah, Sean's in the middle
it's a rotating 3 in there. But one of the things that they need to do is if they're going to play a long ball like that, Cj Sappong needs to be sitting directly next to and in front of Yeimar Andrade, because he will beat Hani Mukhtar in the air 11 times out of 10. And your attack dies as soon as that happens.
Did Sean Davis ever play with Dax at Red Bull at the same time?
Yes, he was there. They never really played on the field together, but they were on the same team. He was the guy who filled in when Dax left. Oh, Hani Mukhtar's in. Xavier Arriaga is an absolute mess of a center back. I feel like every time I watch him, he is consistently making mistakes.
No surprise he's getting a card here. Deserves.
Absolutely. But every time I watch him, I feel like he makes some silly mistake.
Yeah.
Also a bad foul. You've got 3 people behind you. Why are you pulling him down like that?
Yeah, no, he shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Yeimar and Nuhu were right there.
Yeah.
And now you got to be cautious for the rest of the game. That's a good running behind.
Yeah, so from 2015 to 2016, they were on the same team together. Clips from the most recent episode that's going out tomorrow are now uploaded and ready to go.
Nice. It was some good talking points. You'll definitely want to listen in.
Oh, yeah. Talking about Kevin Thilwell's departure from Red Bull and what it means to both Red Bull and the league. Talking about Jesse Marsh in England and talking about his impact on American coaches in general and their pathway to Europe. And then talking about good old Donnie Garbs calling out Neymar and saying, we don't need you, my guy. And talking about how that mindset is what we need for this league. So you guys should check that out. It's a very good episode. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yes.
Adeniran picks up, fouls Sean Davis, but they'll play on. Zimmerman plays into Eric Miller, who's advanced in that space. Closed down well. He's got to go backwards. Look at Sean Davis go. Oh, Hani's lost the ball.
Leal's gone very deep at points, which I'm pretty surprised about.
It's a very weird, it's a free floating midfield 3/5 with Leal turning into a 10, but sometimes filling the space as an 8 if Davis gets pulled too far wide. One thing I'm noticing is Christian Roldan cries a lot. Anytime something doesn't go his way, he's just complaining about it. Oh, good ball into Mukhtar in between the lines. Goes into Sean Davis. Drives all the way out to Leal. Leal 1v1 on the floor. Nobody making that near post run. Davis recovers. Plays into Eric Miller. And they recycle. Somebody's got to really make that run right across the front post just to have a touch if they can. Sean Davis, wearing 54, receives the ball. Plays in, and it's too far for everybody.
Yeah, that's a Sean Davis cross right there.
Yeah.
This is why he's a ball-winning midfielder.
We need to talk about players who wear number 54 in soccer.
Why did he pick 54? Is there any reason for that?
Trying to figure it out. Remy Walter, who also wears 54.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you. I can't find anybody famous who wore that. That's why he wants to be
a bunch of guys.
He wants to be the first person to be a good 54.
Trying to say Walter's not good?
Nope. I'm really liking how they're breaking lines here in Nashville right now. Oh, Hani Mukhtar opens up shot.
Oh, good save, Stefan.
So good. Oh, he is back, baby. The league is better when Stefan Fry is making saves like that. First of all, 3 really great penetrating passes in between the lines. Gets into Hani Mukhtar, he lays the ball off. Then they play it into him again in between the midfield and defensive line. He opens up, let the ball come across his body, take that touch forward, set himself up. Bottom right corner, Stefan Fry gets down with a strong hand. Very nicely done all around. But that's what Nashville's finally starting to do, is find those passes that break the lines, right? Too many times it was just, okay, let's see if we can get it up to Sappong and see if he can win a ball and whatever. Now they're letting Mukhtar fall in between the lines. Dax McCarty, Sean Davis are picking that pass out, and he's able to turn. The timing is right. He's able to turn there.
Oh, can't get it out of his feet.
Oh, well done. Right into João Paulo. How is this game not on national TV?
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me.
What were it was SKC Atlanta and New York City, LA.
Yeah.
Those were the games you picked to put on national TV. Atlanta was an awful game for like.
What do you mean? You got to see some Dom Dwyer action. Tell me
that was good, man. It was real good to see Dom Dwyer get back into it. Morris finds the ball in between the lines.
Dom was a little.
Gives it away to Hani. Hani's breaking in.
Oh, he's 1-on-4 though.
Yeah, there was nothing he was going to do there.
Man, I can't believe the first season Hani was here. That's the same player that we've been seeing the last season.
Right.
It's crazy. It just feels so different.
Yep. Oh, what a bad
Another
ball.
giveaway. Some sloppy passing from Seattle.
You can tell that this is everybody's like first real game. They're making mistakes that you wouldn't see in October, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that goes back to the argument that we have every single year with the fact that MLS starts right as CONCACAF starts. And then, of course, none of the MLS teams do well. And it doesn't help that they have no game time prior to CONCACAF.
Yep. That being said, there's no reason for us to change our schedule. I mean, you saw what happened when we tried to play games in February north of, like, Kentucky.
Yeah, I know. That's exhibit A as to why the season is scheduled the way it is.
Yeah. Adeniran gives the ball away again to Anibal Godoy, who gets Daniel Lovitz involved, tries to play Hani Mukhtar, and it's picked off.
Good tackle. Surprised we haven't seen Alex Roldan in the attack more.
Yeah, I think he's real worried about Mukhtar or Leal, whoever's in that space, kind of just drifting out wide and making a mess of things, you know? Now he's getting a bit higher. They're going to see if they can find him. Really should just skip Yeimar. Go directly to Roldan. But again, there's also not a lot of movement going from the Roldan side, right? You just saw the ball got to him. Adeniran ran away. Roldan his brother kind of jogged up to him. There's not enough going on for him to go forward. He can't combine with anybody. He can't make any of these 1-2 passes. There's not a lot going on for him. Yeah, Rusnak's going to come into the space here. He really wants the ball. They're going to go long. Christian Roldan finds his brother. Now he's in the attack. That's right. We'll have it back. Are you watching on that TV? Or are you watching on your computer?
On my computer.
Got to get that TV set up.
Give it a shot. I'm trying to be a professional co-host here and watch the game and not be doing whatever.
You're the least professional person I know.
Stop it. We're both on a professional podcast. I gotta find if they have ESPN.
Chapao served the ball in, cleared away well. Picked up by Vargas. Blocked on the way in. Oh. Oh, man, there are so many things you can do with this podcast platform. I can make backgrounds. I could add background music. Oh, we might have some fun with this.
Background music. Could be good for halftime.
That could be good for halftime. You're right. Seattle keeping the ball, going back around the back. See, what's very interesting to me now is Adeniran strong on the ball. There you go. In between the lines, Hani Mukhtar. In between the lines, Hani Mukhtar is the best Hani Mukhtar.
It's the only Hani Mukhtar as far as I'm concerned.
It's like Hoodie Iverson, or Hoodie Mello? Hoodie Mello?
Hoodie Mello.
I don't know basketball.
Get it right. Come on.
I don't know memes or basketball. Leave me be.
You don't know anything.
I know that Hani Mukhtar in between the lines is the best version of Hani Mukhtar we've ever seen. Eric Miller finds the ball 2v. Oh, referee.
Yeah, no, they don't have ESPN on here. They have La Liga Sports TV, but they don't have ESPN. To each their own.
Is it a smart TV?
Yeah.
You should be able to download an app.
They don't have ESPN on here.
That's weird. Sappong, into Mukhtar. Mukhtar skips one. Goes into Sean Davis. Sean Davis out to Daxi. Dax into Godoy. Godoy serves the ball. Diving header from Yamar. Eric Miller out here just enjoying life with all that space. Into Leal, who's deeper than any other midfielder right now. Great. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't get it.
There's nothing to get. He plays wherever he wants.
Hit a bit of a lull here at 30 minutes. Kind of died off. All the fast attacks are gone. See, that's the ball you want to see. If you're going to go long, you put Cj Sappong directly next to Yamar, and he wins the ball. You keep it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's the only way you're going to be able to do long balls because Hani's not going to win them.
Nope. Going to go again, see if they can put it on his head. Hani Mukhtar in between the lines flicks onto Sappong. Yeah, so it looks like what's happening is if Davis goes to press, then Leal is dropping to play like another center mid because they've got a massive midfield presence Seattle does. Boy. Seattle have a free kick at half here. Play to Sao Paulo's feet. Into Rusnak. And back around. Roldan picks up the second ball. Plays his brother out wide. Little Roldan to Roldan action. All the way back to Yamar. Yeah, Nashville's got a real good shape about him. Going to try and go long into a Denerin. Roldan wins the ball out to Nuhu. Jordan Morris has now flipped sides of the field and is now playing striker. Vargas, really good run into space there. Denerin on the ball. Goes big with a service into Roldan. He's 5'9". He needs to be 5'10".
It should have been flipped. That should be Roldan crossing on the end and then Denerin in the middle.
Imagine, right? If things made sense and Benny wasn't in charge of the world.
Benny is very clearly influencing this match because people are just all over the place.
Listen, I'm not the one saying it, but like Benny for U.S. soccer president.
I want Benny as coach.
Bro, please. Jabal in, cleared away by Nashville. Hani Mukhtar trying to be faster. He is not. He is good at fouling people, though. Could you imagine a Ben Olsen-led U.S. men's national team?
Can we just let him coach the January camp? Just for fun. Come on, it means nothing.
Can you tell me how many times you would see Christian Pulisic as a wingback?
I don't even think he would call in Pulisic, honestly. He'd be like, you're not versatile enough for me.
You're so one-dimensional, bro.
But yeah, he would totally play him as a wingback because Tuchel's played him as a wingback before. Or he would be a false nine. Kellen Acosta would be captain of the team, of course. Ryan Hollingshead would get called up for the first time ever.
No, he has some appearances.
All right, well, he'd get called up for the first time in a while. I would love to see it, honestly. Tyler Adams would probably be a cam.
I'd like that.
You would?
Yeah, because...
the rest of us probably wouldn't.
João Paulo, Alex Chilwood saying, João Paulo, mate, you're one away, buddy. So, small-brained individuals see Tyler Adams as the number 6 of the future. Big-brained individuals, such as myself, see Tyler Adams as the new-look number 8 that presses from the front and helps us win the ball in the attacking half while creating chances. 62% to 38% possession, Seattle to Nashville. Oh. Somebody just started talking about how Lukaku has 7 touches in a match for Chelsea.
Who? Who started talking about that?
The announcer on this game.
Why?
They're talking about how Cj Sappong is getting so little service, and they're comparing Cj Sappong to Romelu Lukaku. Because, duh. Ooh, a Denerin with a little flick into Nuhu squares. Nobody making a run. It's all stagnant running.
Yeah, Denerin's not getting into good enough spaces right now.
Yeah.
I feel like Rui Diaz finds his way onto that ball and at least puts something on goal.
Vargas getting into good spaces, earning a corner for Seattle. But yeah, every run that they make going into that box is a straight run. Nobody's cutting to the front. Nobody's peeling off to the back.
I have to say, I really like the stash from Joe.
I'm telling you, man, it's a staple. There's cool cleats, cool goalkeeper gloves, the stash, David Jensen's hat, in terms of like cool things goalkeepers have.
We got to throw sweatpants in there somewhere, though.
Yeah, but who wears them?
I thought someone wore them recently, but maybe that was outside of MLS.
It might have been the U.S. game against.
Yeah, well, that.
Yamar.
I think the Honduras keeper was wearing.
Yeah,
sweat. But like, come on, how can you blame him?
I would have too.
He probably would have been crippled for the rest of his life if he wasn't. He would have lost both legs to frostbite. It's audacious, Yamar. Probably still more threatening than anybody on FCC.
Yamar would be the starting striker at Cincinnati.
Yamar could be starting anything on us.
Look at that touch from Cj Sappong. Are you kidding, big guy? Man just took a 40-yard ball straight in the air on the outside of his foot.
He's a baller.
Man's got touch, bro. Amber alert in Louisville, Kentucky. Grace heard it. Grace came over.
She needs to know.
Oh, CJ, get on it.
I feel like Nashville's played this game like perfectly to a T so far.
Yep.
Like, you figured they weren't going to dominate possession in the ball, but they've easily had the better chances and have been far more threatening.
Yep. They are. Oh, Hani Mukhtar played in. No, Arriaga clears it out.
Yes. Seattle's done a good job keeping it at bay right now. I think you kind of just want to calm the Nashville Storm right now. And maybe try to catch them later.
Well, Seattle's got majority of the possession, but they're doing nothing with it, right? So they're keeping the ball in the first third or the second third of the pitch, moving players around to try and get into space. Then when they finally get in there, they're surrounded by 3 Nashville players. Right, so this big switch here finds Adeniran out wide.
Yeah, and he's 1-on-2.
Yep.
Of course, he's never going to win
lose the ball, right? Because nobody's going to support him.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got 3v5, 2v5 if we hurry, 2v6. That's a foul. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Be better. That's 2 bad Alexes to 1 good.
He's back on the bad list.
Yeah, he's. Yes, Grace, can I help you? Everybody say hi to Puppy.
Hi, Grace.
You say hello. What's the matter, girl? What's the matter? You get scared by the Amber Alert noise? Oh, no, it's a mistake.
There we go.
I love it. Alex Roldan picks the absolute word. Oh, it gets it back. Are you kidding? God,
I genuinely think Jordan Morris stood still the entire play.
Bro, I'm telling you, that was 4 of the worst decisions I've ever made, and they led to the best scoring chances of the game outside of Mukhtar's shot. Daniel Lovitz messes up. This is the wrong decision from Roldan. Then it bounces around. He makes another awful decision. It really bounces off of 3 people and goes in. And Jordan Morris is just like, man, I wish that ball came to me. If only I could do something like run.
He was in space, but Roldan didn't play it to him. But then he just stood there.
Come up here, girl. You go up here. You go up here.
But that's what I was saying. I'm surprised they're not attacking the left more. Because, Roldan got a good opportunity there from Lovitz's mistake. I mean, I don't think Lovitz is that rock solid in defense. You could beat Lovitz.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, the opportunity has to be there. I think you need some more overlapping runs from Alex Roldan.
Yep, you need to get him involved in the attack. But again, you need more movement. Everything's just kind of just dead.
Yeah, it's so stagnant.
Yeah, you got your striker coming out wide because Jordan Morris is like, I just kind of want to play striker now.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that Adeniran is on the wing.
Adeniran just got stomped. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy pop. This is now a dogs-only podcast. We only talk about dogs. And the only dog we talk about is Grace.
It's a dog-only podcast.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you. Right, like the announcers here just made a really good point, right? You are. Oh, we got a scrum. Go on, CJ. Get big, my guy. Knew who put Mo Salah in his back pocket. He's not afraid of you, Cj Sappong.
I wonder what started that. It was off camera.
I'm sure somebody bumped something. Grace is very interested.
We love a good scrum.
I mean, that's the best part about MLS, right? Is every game you're going to have at least one of these. Sean Davis is like, don't do that. Still haven't seen what actually caused it.
I don't know. Yeah, they cut to it and they were already in each other's face.
Oh. Yeah, they were making dinner plans for after the game.
Oh, that's nice. Where do you think they're going?
In Seattle? Probably a burger place. Feels like a burger type of place, you know? Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't mind Jordan Morris switching into the striker role, which is where he's at right now. But you're not getting him any service either. You're just basically moving him around where he's not touching the ball. That's a foul.
Yeah, but they keep going down the left side. And is it Adeniran really the guy you want on the wing that you're attacking on? Like, I'd rather stick Rusnak there.
I would too. So, seems like we have to address these comments here. We don't stream the game itself; we give our reactions to it. So you won't find
trying to get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, so you won't find a game stream here, but you can follow along and get with our reactions and our analyses. I think we've had pretty good analyses up to this point, so that's almost better than watching the game.
Only the best analyses and dogs.
We have puppies.
Who needs the game? We have a dog.
You should go get Rocky.
I can't. He doesn't live in Brooklyn with me.
Well, that's your fault, first of all. When you're back, next time we do a live stream when you're home, it should be a Rocky and Grace live stream.
I'll bring him in.
That is a big TV. I'm just seeing the snap now. That's massive.
Yeah, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, so you've got Sean Davis and Godoy playing in these, Shuttler 8 roles. Have it back, Alex.
Yeah, he's got it back.
In these like Shuttler 8 roles that are going to cover those wide spaces. So when you draw them out, it should be a second man running, right? So when Davis gets drawn out in attack, you should, in theory, have like Rusnak drop into that space to receive the ball, right? But that's not happening. It's very lethargic is the word I'm going to use because I use big words.
Oh, look at this guy.
I think we might be in I think we might be in for something good here. I'm not going to jinx it, but there is a certain game that is much closer to being finished at 0-0 right now. Mukhtar on the ball, serves it in. It's behind everybody. And that's halftime.
All right. What a half. Had one good chance.
That was not great.
I'll give you 2 for good chances. One for Mukhtar, one for Roldan. The streamer curse is back.
Yep.
If it's anything but the US, we seem to have awful luck. We just can't stream MLS anymore.
Oh.
All right, halftime. I need water.
Go get some water.
Getting too excited from this first half.
This avocado is making me struggle, and it makes me not want to do it. Maybe not want to do it. I figured you would have some chili in this room, so not to say. I put a bowl in it. I have probably
I can't find a source.
Can't find a source. It's probably not real, right? It's just a rumor. I know the Pika thing.
Then you gotta be like chewing on like tissue paper and shit.
That's pretty wild. Let's see it.
I'm just gonna eat one about. We can watch our show.
Our show. The guy going. I'm so uncomfortable about that show.
Hey, you can't turn your camera off. That's unprofessional.
Says you, mister. I'm going to be right back.
I just have to grab water.
Yeah, but your camera was also in.
Yeah, well, in case someone walked into the room, I'm not there to control it.
Just lock your door.
I can't lock my door.
Why not?
Because that's rude.
All right, we are in the 92nd minute of Houston versus RSL.
While we're at halftime, I have a question for you.
I am ready for your question.
For our episode on Wednesday, for Star of the Week.
The one where we're breaking down our stars and our flops and our stock ups and our stock down of all players from the first week of the season?
Yes. Are we doing star and flop? Is that by player or is that for team?
By player. So just the best player from the week for you and the worst one.
Are we doing anything for the teams or just players we're covering?
I'm not doing anything for the teams. But on that note, a big shout out to Sons of a Pitch podcast. Love you guys actually gave us the inspiration to be doing some of these live streams, or at least that's where I got this idea. Connor was just forced to drag along.
Well, it is your podcast.
It is my podcast. That is true.
And I'm just a guest.
I am in charge. That is definitely true. But massive shout out to these guys. These guys are the OGs of the MLS Live community. So massive from you guys. Love that, guys. Thank you so much. You guys, you rock, and I just this is awesome. I was not expecting this one. Did you do your predict 6 this week, Connor?
I didn't. I forget what it is again. I'll make sure to do it next week.
I am 130 points. I got LAFC correct. Takes time, but it's worth it. It will pay off. That's kind of what we've been seeing. We're on year 3, and this is the year that we have had the most growth. So we're just going to keep plugging at it and keep enjoying it. And I'm going to keep dragging Connor along because he has no choice.
I don't even think we really care about the numbers, honestly. I think we'll just keep doing it as long as we're having fun with it.
That's exactly it, right? And that came from the Quincy America thing. Doesn't matter if people are watching as long as you enjoy yourself, right?
Well, yeah, nobody. It was 3 hours. It wasn't going to get long. Do we want to add a team thing in there? Just maybe like we could do like one team stock up, one team stock down for tomorrow. I mean, we could play it by ear and just see how long the original stuff takes, and then if we have the time, we can. Listen, yeah. I'm just looking for an excuse to dump on FCC.
You're the worst, but we can do that. Do you want to do stock up, stock down, or best team, worst team? Like power ranking, top of the power rankings, and then bottom of the power rankings?
Maybe we do like best of the week, worst of the week. Doesn't have to necessarily be like top of the power rankings, because that could just be the same every week, like no matter the result. Like last year, it would have been New England like every single night.
Sure. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Cool. We could add it, and then if we hit the hour mark before that point, we don't have to go into it. Maybe we could just mention it.
Yeah, no, for sure. So on my predict 6, I've got LAFC right, and the first club to score was LAFC. I got the halftime score of FCC correct, which was 0. I got
wow, you really broke the. Try not to think too hard when you came up with that one, huh?
Yeah, I got the halftime score correct at New England and Portland, which was 1-0 New England. And then I got nothing from the Atlanta game because Atlanta hates me. I got the LAFC score and game right. And now I said that there'd be a draw in this game. However, I don't think I'm getting points for Raul Ruiz being the first person to score.
Are you sure about that one?
I'm not sure, but I've got a feeling.
He could just streak onto the field and score one. You never know.
Quick little fantasy update while we're here. All right, the curse has been lifted. Houston RSL officially ended 0-0. The curse is lifted. Somebody's scoring in the second half.
I sure hope so.
So you get 0 points for that one. I get 0 points for that one, which means the only way that you can tie me in our prediction rankings right now is if Seattle wins 2-1.
It had to be a busy second half. I kind of hope that happens. I'll give you the fantasy update right now. With the results of the Houston game done, I've officially beaten Ryan Anderson this week. That's a victory. And I have retired from fantasy for the rest of my life.
Bro, I would print that out, frame it, hang it on your wall. That's massive.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, Ryan Anderson was only 4 points behind me, and he captained Julian Gressel. So, really, just tells you that I didn't have a very good week.
You had a great week. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, my comparison is Ryan Anderson. He almost beat me, and he captained a defender.
Yeah, but Julian Gressel is not a defender.
That's fair. That is a fair point.
Man, I really hope this doesn't end 0-0.
Yeah, don't. It's not. It's not. Good vibes only.
Vibes. So what are we talking about with the fantasy here? Give me some good updates.
Some good updates. Okay, top of our league is Badal FC. 124 points, really strong week there. To give you a reference point, the top player in the entire MLS Fantasy League is on 131. Badal is currently 10th. So very strong week from Badal. Glad to have you in the fantasy league. We love having top 10 fantasy players there. In terms of co-hosts / former co-hosts, I finished second this week on 115. So strong week. If only Tati Castellanos couldn't, have done something. Adam was on 85. I don't know if he has anybody in this game. Okay, he has Rusnak in this game. So potentially some more points for Adam. And then Andrew on 66 this week with nobody left to play.
You know what's pretty massive? I'm not last.
You are not last. That is correct.
To be fair, I am going against a guy who picked Kalina Viasia from FCC as a defender, captained Hani Mukhtar, started Brandon Vasquez, started Tyus Magno. It's not a good look for our buddy Dave.
Not the best. But Dave is a daredevil. Cannot take that away from him.
Yeah, I'm really thinking that the massive issue here is my buddy Kasper Shabilko got absolutely robbed of a few goals this week. But listen, he'll be back. He'll be back, and next week's a new week.
Back to not scoring any goals.
I am 139th in the Red Bull League.
That's pretty good. Must not be a lot of people in the Red Bull League.
There were actually 500. Was it 500 or 300? Hold on.
There's 940 in the Atlanta United one.
Yeah, it's 515 for the Red Bull one. So that's pretty massive. I want to go to the very bottom and see who that is. Or the person who doesn't have 0. So I bet you that. How long is this halftime? I feel like it's been forever since we kicked off.
Has been a long halftime.
Okay. There is somebody who has 6 points and played only $4 million players.
Interesting.
A bold move, Cotton. The person above him at 19 has Captain Christian Aranjo, played Jesus Ferreira, Jack Price, Ryan Gauld, Maxi Morales, Thiago Almada, who didn't play, Hector Jimenez, who didn't play, Drew Moore, who didn't play, Matt Turner, who didn't play, and Walker Zimmerman.
It's not the worst sounding team on paper.
It's not. Some of these have to be like, how many points you can get without a goalkeeper? Because these people are picking 2 $4 million goalkeepers that are not playing.
Why? Is it just because they spent all their money on other players?
It might be. Nah, this guy, the guy who oh man, that is rough. Started Josef Martinez.
Okay, that's good. He had a good game.
Captain Raul Ruidiaz.
Oh, not good.
Started Nico Ladero.
Also not good.
Started Rusnak with 1 point. Gazdag at 4. Caceres at 1. Started Steven Beitashour. Started still recovering from ACL tear Anton Tinnerholm. Rudy Camacho, who I also made that mistake. Walker Zimmerman and Carlos Cornell. So now these are just people who you can tell don't play his game very often, I guess.
Yeah, probably just not super familiar.
Yeah. So, I'm doing pretty well in the Red Bull League. What am I at?
What's the top score in the Red Bull League?
I'm in the top quarter of the Red Bull League. All right. Top is 121. Dylan SFC. Shalom. Captain Yosef. Started Vela. Started Zelarayan. Started Year of Omir Fernandez. Brilliant. Paul Ariola. Maxi Morales. Boris Sekulic. Steve Birnbaum. Justin Glad. Brad Stuver. And had switcheroo Brent Coleman. So he's done, but had a good day. All right, we are about to come back for the second half. All right, predictions for the second half. What are we chatting about?
I'm predicting goals.
How many?
3.
Yeah, for Seattle, possibly 2.
2 goals. I gotta get the prediction right.
Okay. It does not look like there have been any changes.
I just want to see 1 goal, please.
Right. That'd be so sad. I want a reason to yell at Alex.
I'm sure you'll get one.
Ooh, Sean Davis plays in behind Randall Leal. Oh, Arriaga does well to come across and pick the ball up. And win the throw-in. What a guy. I like the rave green colored ponchos they gave out. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, to match the team.
Yeah.
All right, my question for you, good sir.
Yes, sir.
At what minute do you bring on Nico Ladero? Oh, he's already out there.
45, good sir. I didn't
wow, good guess.
Yeah. I'm legendary.
That was great timing. I asked the question, they zoom in right on Ladero.
Yeah.
We are a professional podcast. And we pay attention all the time. It was a Dennering came out for Ladero.
So they're going to play Jordan Morris as a striker?
He was playing there already, so.
Again, Christian Roldan has a foul called against him, and all he's doing is complaining. I'm not a fan. Hani Mukhtar goes direct. Oh, flicked on. Goal kick. See, I don't get why they put 2 people over there. If you're going to do it, go with 1 and let them be bigger. You put 2 people, they get confused.
Just tell them not to be confused.
If only. If only. I predicted a tie, right? Yeah. I'm cool with 0-0 if it gives me a point.
No, you're not. You're going to win the week anyway. Who cares?
Don't jinx me like that.
You can't lose the week.
Yes, I can. Well, I cannot win. Foul. Hani Mukhtar doing well to pick up the ball, draw the foul, get numbers forward. Go on.
He's been drawing fouls pretty well this game. You get yourself in dangerous positions. You make defenders make shaky decisions.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to get free? Go on, Big Walker.
Oh, you know Walker Zimmerman loves a good free kick.
Come on, Walker. Go get one.
Oh, that's a bad ball.
Oh, are you like massively ahead of me?
Am I?
Yeah, you were like 2 seconds ahead of me now.
I'll give it a pause.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right.
I'll be replay booth.
What are you at now? I'm a 45, 46.
Yeah, you're 2 seconds ahead of me.
I'll pause it for another 2. Okay, 51, 52.
Yep, we're even.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's good moving. Switch to field, Daxi. Yes, sir. Daniel Lovett. Big switch over to Sean Davis, who's playing super wide.
Oh, good.
Oh, I
good
like
coverage
that,
from
Sean.
Neymar.
Big from Joe Willis and the stash. Right onto the foot of Randall Leal, who goes 1v1 with Nuhu. Nuhu says, no, thank you, sir. I know how to defend. Ask Mo Salah. I've still got him in my back pocket. He's got to cover some ground now, baby. Go get it. Godoy just hounded Roldan until he went to the floor.
They're pressing. I mean, Nashville's really pressing.
Oh yeah, no, and that's a new style, man. You're gonna go diamond 4-4-2 and all this rotational stuff. You might as well go high and go get it. Rusnak wants that ball. Japello down the line for Nuhu. Nuhu serves that ball big. Oh, is that a foul, ref?
Oh.
All right, Christian Roldan might actually have a reason to be upset about this one.
Well, he's yelling regardless.
Yeah. That looked clearly like he wasn't playing the ball. Daniel Lowe's was like, challenge? I don't think so.
I don't know. That'd be kind of soft.
Yeah, slow-mo looks a little bit softer. See, if he wasn't so worried about yelling and screaming, he might have been able to put that on frame.
Yeah, it seemed like he kind of sold it. But then he yelled and screamed anyway.
Yeah. Oh.
He learned all the yelling and screaming from watching us play Mexico all the time.
He's trying to get into Greg's team.
He's already in Greg's team. He doesn't have to try.
Yeah, I know. He lives rent-free in Greg's team.
Exactly. He's the first bench warmer.
I'd like to see João Paulo get involved more. He's been very quiet today.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, Sean Davis, what are you doing?
I expect to see Nico more involved.
Yeah, so Jordan Moore is playing as a pure striker now. will be interesting because he's not going to be able to utilize the speed that he has as much. He'll probably do a better job being strong against
Zimmerman,
the Yamar and against the Zimmerman and the Romney.
Yeah.
But you do lose a lot taking him away from the wing. Ooh, Vargas, yeah. Rolled on. Yell and scream about that awful ball, will you? Alex!
He gave it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I can't hear that whistle. Yeah, they're very well drilled and instructed on. No, he gave the throw and it wasn't a foul.
Oh. I don't think it really matters that much anyway.
They're very well drilled in their defensive shape, Nashville are, which is why they're so hard to break down and why Joe Willis is going to win Golden Glove again this year.
Well, it helps when you have a solid back line, but also 3 defensive midfielders in front too.
Yeah.
How do you break through that?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
11-7 on fouls. That's kind of crazy. Christian Roldan's so angry at the ref. He's going to get himself into some serious trouble, I think. He's going to do something stupid.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he isn't carded before the end of the night.
Well, we've seen people get cards for yelling and then get like a stupid card for like delay a game and then get tossed.
Then they're off.
Just today. Oh, it's a good ball. Get on the end of it, CJ. Oh, it was deflected away. Arriaga down, injured, holding his knee. Rolled on, of course, screaming and yelling.
He's got to have a sore throat by the next morning, right?
What's he going to – I mean, I don't like how he got rolled up there, but that's not a foul. That's not a foul. I mean, he rolled up on him. It's ugly, but it's not a foul.
Yeah. I don't know what they would have wanted in that case.
Corner from Hani. Oh, Dave gets his head on it.
Oh, nice.
Kick clearance.
That's pretty good. He saw Yimmy Chara yesterday.
He saw Yimmy. He's like, anything Yimmy can do, I can do. Big service. Oh!
What just happened?
Walker Zimmerman just hit the volley of his life. Blocked by potentially a hand, but I don't think anybody's going to give a handball for somebody who hit a volley off a 60-yard switch and then hit somebody 3 yards in front of him. But my God, he caught that thing beautifully.
It's because Walker Zimmerman's a striker.
Granted,
just happens to be playing center back.
Granted, if there aren't people in front of him, that thing's going out of the stadium. Catch that. Oh, man, he caught that so nice.
Oh, someone's down.
Yeah, I think Vargas ate it. That's why he's like, I can't do this. They don't have to play the ball out. Godoy's going to drive into space. Oh, it goes right. Daniel Lovett.
That fell really well. Oh, that's horrible.
Poor.
I want to see a replay of that Zimmerman volley. I think like 2 Seattle players like tripped over each other, and one of them like was stumbling and like got nailed in the face by Zimmerman's shot. Come on, show us a replay. Oh, here we go. Oh, it definitely hit his hand.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't know if you can give that.
Oh, it didn't. Maybe it didn't. I thought it for the first angle. It looked like it did.
But you're right. They both just fell, and they're like, "I'm getting in front of this."
And somehow he blocked it.
At least we're getting an enjoyable 0-0 game, you know?
Yeah, second half's been better than the first.
I'm so confident. I'm gonna put 0-0 into our spreadsheet.
Whoa! Don't put out those vibes.
Am I reverse jinxing it?
Hope so. We need that.
I want to try and make a spreadsheet for tracking points throughout the week. Get some graphs, get some charts.
I love graphs and charts.
I mean, who doesn't,
Losers.
Facts. Couldn't be me.
No.
Right, entering the 60th minute here. We're getting better chances. Something might come, but something might also not come. That's the high level analysis that you come here for.
Oh yeah. Said they may score a goal, they may not score a goal.
And if they kick it, it has a chance of going in the goal.
Well, they need to kick it if they want a chance of scoring a goal.
Not always, though. Sometimes they can use their head and header the ball.
But if the ball's rolling on the ground,
it's a good ball. Shut up!
Don't tell me to shut up.
Oh, it's a great save by Fry.
I'm gonna kick you off my podcast.
my instant reaction was
It's just because you're rude. You're not a nice person.
I'm not. But we knew this already.
That's true.
That is what you get when you want to be a part of my podcast. All right, on a real though, that is a dime and a half from Daniel Lovitz. What a ball!
It was a great first touch too.
Yeah, no, everything about that was like professional. It's like they do this for a living.
Yeah. Eat it, Euro snobs.
I find it really interesting that Randall Leal is playing as the 10 and not Hani.
I guess they're playing Hani as what, the other striker?
Yeah, he's playing as another number 9. But I know like he creates better from in between the lines. So I guess it allows Leal to link up play as well as it's a corner. Yeah, well done. And then that'll create like a bigger gap for Mukhtar to drop into. Because if Leal drops into that flat 4, then people will follow him and it'll give Mukhtar just a little bit more space to play. Service. On the front. Oh!
Is it still in?
No. That was almost San Jose Red Bull-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Play it to the shortest person on the front post and just get a flick on and see if it goes in. That goal went in, and my dad was like, "Oh, that was such a really good goal." I'm like, the shortest player on the field just won a header over our tallest player. That is nothing except awful. Oh, Anibal Godoy on the ball. Out into Hani Mukhtar. Oh, just a few step overs, just having a little bit of fun. Cristiano Ronaldo could never. Daniel Lovitz all the way swing it around.
Lovitz would pocket Ronaldo.
If Ronaldo ever stepped foot in MLS, I mean,
he would fear the likes of Alex Mouille.
Would he even score a goal? I doubt it.
No.
Considering the fact that we've got people like Alex Roldan playing on the wing there. Can you imagine Cristiano Ronaldo versus Nuhu?
We saw Nuhu go against Salah. It's like,
oh yeah, what's up, everybody? MLS going wild out here, chilling with us in the live stream.
Good. I hope they saw how rude you are and how evil of a person you are.
Listen, the only thing that
The
they
instinct
have,
is just to tell me to shut up.
the only thing they have on me about being rude is that I took their Columbus Crew and put them out of the playoffs, and I am.
That's just you being dumb. You
I
clearly
am.
watch them torch Vancouver.
I am. I mean, listen, it was just Vancouver, but man, I am in immediately regretting that decision.
Yeah, I am instantly very happy that I put them second because I will look like a genius at the end of the season.
I mean, not as much of a genius as when Kasper Schmeichel wins a Golden Boot, but
yeah, okay.
You'll be up there.
Couldn't score a goal against Inter Miami, but yeah, Golden Boot.
Clement Diop is not to be messed with, okay? Oh, that's a great interception by Yamar. Substitution coming in. What do we got? Leo Chu. This is a guy I was talking about coming in for João Paulo. Probably just getting ready to save him for Champions League. But let's get a little edit here.
What edit?
Oh, you wait.
No, I don't like where this is going. I like the fact that they still have the 5 subs.
Yeah, no, I genuinely think it should be something that goes wider spread across most leagues.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to watch like dead legs out there, and it's like the 80th minute. Let's watch some guys who have some fresh legs.
No, absolutely. I think it's definitely a it doesn't hurt the game. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Yeah. Plus, you get to see more players play.
Right. It gives more people the opportunity to make, and I like that they do it in 3 windows too. It's not like, because then it takes away this whole idea of wasting time. Right.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to pause, like potentially 10 times a game.
Right. Okay. So I think they've done it well, and I'm glad it's still here because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, agreed. Look at that. MLS doing another great thing.
Yep. I think so to answer this one here, Owen Vargas has been really clean on the ball when he's had his opportunities. He picks up the ball in decent space and he's smart with it, but he also is able to go forward. He's taken on some of the Nashville outside backs and created some chances. The 16-year-old part is actually shocking to me. I
did not know he was 16 years old.
18, 19. I knew he was young, but I didn't realize he was the 16-year-old. He's been very
not like 16. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, for the way that he handles himself on the ball, very impressive at 16 years old. His spacing is very good. You'll notice him getting into really good, kind of like in this play right here, checking into space, being an option. Okay, it's not there. Let's rotate out and support somewhere else. He's very intelligent in the space that he plays in, but he also knows when to go forward and when to create his chances. So really liking his play so far. Would not be surprised if he's one of the many of their youngsters that are on their way out within the next few years. Reed Baker winning and the likes, right? Dax McCarty ending another career. We love to see it. And then losing the ball. Commentator's curse.
That's all right. They got it back.
I need to make an edit of that Meg that he had on Nuhu, because that was probably the best thing I've ever seen.
You think so? You clearly didn't watch Dom Dwyer's goal today then.
Stop it. I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy.
You're happy about what?
I'm happy that he went on and scored. I mean, it's been 2-3 years since he scored a goal. Cj Sappong stronger than Yamar.
Oh wow!
Oh, we're in.
Him.
CJ Tahani. Seattle's done very well to get back and save that there.
That was a golden opportunity there.
We were just talking about this earlier about how very well versed they are in their defensive shape. Once they lose the ball, they know exactly where they need to recover into. As I think Connor mentioned, it helps a lot when you've got a
3 defensive
a back 4 with Walker Zimmerman, and then in front of him is 3 center mid destroyers who all have the engine of like Sean Davis and Dax McCarty. So even when they are pushing up, they know that they got to recover. Garrett Smith has done phenomenally in that sense.
I feel like we could see it a lot tonight too, because Joao Paulo was pretty quiet this game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Normally he's like, he's a very dangerous like focal point for them. But
yep, Hani Mukhtar 1-on-1 with Yamar here, waiting for some help. Godoy picks up the ball in a very advanced position, and they recycle while they get numbers forward. Hits the referee 1v1.
Even go with the ref. Nice.
Go with the ref. Dax says. Bro,
he's just stunting on Seattle now, honestly.
Bro, Megs Nuhu does a full 360 on Rusnak. He's like, this is too easy. I'm going to play 1v1. One give and goes off the referee. I forgot even what the term was. Cj Sappong turns into space, drives, has a curler, and it goes high and wide.
Just missed. I think the wind took that one off goal.
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh, we're going to have our curse again. We're 20 minutes from it.
No, I told you. I have reverse jinxed it. Houston already happened. We can't have both the last 2 games of the game week end 0-0. Something's going in.
It's MLS. We can and we will.
Listen. NYC nearly was 0-0. Houston RSL was 0-0. This is not – it's not allowed. Yellow.
Looks like Nashville making a change.
Oh, I got to edit the banner.
Bunbury, let's go. That's a good move. I like that one.
Teal for CJ. I like that.
For CJ? I don't know. I kind of thought they would take out a center mid, but I guess you might as well lock it down defensively. You can get a point away at Seattle. That's not a bad result.
I think there's still something to be had there.
Yeah.
This is not a Seattle first 11.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's not their B team, but there were opportunities to succeed.
I mean, for the most part, this is pretty strong Seattle. You're just missing Rui Diaz.
Oh, Leo! Nuhu is unbelievable, man. I love Nuhu.
Nuhu plays with such reckless abandon. I love it.
I'm telling you, man, it is literally like watching Kamar Lawrence like 2018, 2017. Where he's just going to go in and he is going to fold you in half after he won the ball. I loved watching him play against Atlanta in the playoffs. Like, I know we lost the series, but man, he was CONCACAFing the hell out of that game. Or it might not have been playoffs. It was the game right before the playoffs. I think it was Tito Villalba was complaining about something, and he just looked him in the eyes and was like, rock the baby.
I remember that, yeah.
Couldn't agree more with this one. There's been immense growth, even just after the last few years. I know we talked about that this week on the podcast episode that goes live tomorrow. But just week after week, day after day, you can see players improving and play styles improving. And as long as you're not watching Vancouver, San Jose, or FCC, it's night and day what the league used to be. I know Connor only started watching in Atlanta's first year, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean, even just from then, the league has gotten better.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Atlanta's a big part of that, right? Atlanta and the way Nashville are doing things. Oh, Nuhu's shredded. And he recovers. Of course he does.
Atlanta did things, I think, a bit differently than some other teams. Like, they don't do it the Dallas way where they get guys through their academy. They just spend it on South American guys.
Yeah, but I mean, still, you're looking at, you got George Bello, right? You got Miles Robinson through the draft. You got George Campbell, who's basically Miles Robinson 2.0. I mean, you it's not like you don't have
Wiley today, too.
Wiley, yeah. Wiley was scoring his first goal on his debut at home.
I know.
And that's the thing. When you talk about the quality of the league, it's not just the players that we're bringing in. It's the players we're developing. And I read some. What's that?
It's a good mix of both.
Oh, absolutely. And I read something that was really good the other day that the players are getting better because the coaching at the youth level is getting better, right? So I can remember the days when I was playing that was just you gotta kick it that way. You gotta kick it that way. And then I went to college and I was coached by a guy who played in England and knew the game. And now I've taken my coaching classes and I understand a lot more about it. But there's an actual desire to teach the youth how to play the game. On a complete side note from that, Jordan Morris has been invisible this half. He is not. It's like playing Christian Pulisic at number 9. Freddie Montero and Kellen Rowe.
You got to take out Morris, right?
Yeah.
Vargas is off for Rowe. That makes sense. Off. I didn't see the other one. I wasn't paying attention. Surprise.
Morris, yeah.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah.
Morris should have been on the wing. I get it. He wasn't getting a ton of service, but I just feel like he's better as a winger. He's too physically dominant to just sit at striker. And I don't think he has those poacher instinct like Rui Diaz has.
No. And that's the thing. If you were going to make this Montero switch, you could have made it at halftime. There was no need to. If you were going to take out Adeniran, you could have put Montero straight in.
Yeah, but they went with Nico. You can't really blame them for throwing on Nico.
No, I don't know. But Nico Lodero's been ghosted this entire half as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that may not have been the best move. I feel like Seattle has to go down the wings. I mean, there's no way you're beating Godoy, Dax, and Sean Davis in the middle.
No. But that's the lineup there, right? Is there's not the wing play was set up to be successful. I had Seattle having a lot of fun playing both in between the lines of the midfield 3 and the attacking 3, as well as on the wings because they would be one-on-one a whole bunch more than Nashville would have been. But now we're here watching, and it's like Nashville have just controlled the second half because they made the wrong tactical decisions, which is very rare. Brian Smetzer very rarely misses on his changes.
Yeah, but they'll be fine either way. I mean, if they come out of this with a point, even though they're at home, they'll be fine. I mean, Seattle's a good team.
3 points at home, 1 on the road. You make
Plus, you take the 1 point here, especially when you got CONCACAF going on.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's clearly a rotate. You're not playing with Raul Rui Diaz. You're not. I mean, the shape is still the same. You still got a lot of really good attacking players, but Rui Diaz is a difference maker, right?
Absolutely.
Rui Diaz not playing is massive.
Yeah, you could tell they missed him tonight.
Oh yeah, like I said, he would have been much better than Adeniran, which again, Adeniran tore it up at Seattle too. We know he's a homegrown player, and he didn't look awful. I enjoyed his performance for the first half that he was here. Even when Jordan Morris threw him on the wing and made him kind of play a little bit out of shape. But I thought he did well, but I don't think he's a Raul Rui Diaz replacement, right?
No. He's big. I think you got to go almost more so the way that Philly plays, where you just kind of have to whip it into him, let him use that size.
Yeah. We've got 13 minutes plus extra time.
It's not looking good.
It's because you brought bad vibes.
That's all I have.
No rules, only vibes, but you brought the wrong ones.
Honestly,
Teal Bunbury versus Yamar.
This game has just been honestly, the game hasn't been bad. I just feel like it's been a very defensive masterclass from both teams. They've just been super rock solid.
Yeah, which is exactly what you expect, right? Seattle and Nashville were both tied last year, I think, for the least goals conceded.
Yeah, but
or it was cool. I know Seattle topped it, but I think it might have been Nashville that was maybe second. I'll double check here. Nashville goals against 33. Seattle goals against 33. Yeah, they were the top 2 last year.
Yeah, so this isn't too super surprising. But at the same time, Seattle's got a lot of good attacking talent.
Yeah. This is a tough one. Best team I watched today. I watched almost every game, and I watched every game, and I watched half of Houston RSL. They were all terrible. I did not enjoy watching many games today. That being said, if I had to pick one, Atlanta looked pretty good. Atlanta didn't feel. I think Atlanta. Oh, Seattle's in the break here.
Chance here.
Taking it back, and it's over the bar. Leo Chu misses, but he hypes up the crowd, saying, "Come on, we want more. We want more." Watching it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know you go ahead.
Watching Atlanta, you felt like there was so much more they could have given. They did win 3-1, right? Great to see Luis Araujo on the score sheet. Awful to see him come off injured. But there was just that feeling like they had so much more to give. Like there was one piece missing from them being Atlanta 2018, and that piece is Thiago Almeida, right? Oh, Kill Bumper is in! Has a shot, and it's saved by Stefan.
There was no angle. No angle there.
Yeah, he took a bad first touch. Leal squares the ball. Next stick! Animal Gadol!
Oh, there it is.
I told you it wouldn't end. I told you. Animal Gadol off of a service from Randall Leal in the 80th minute.
I want to see that one again. Did Roldan just fall asleep there on the right, or was he shifted over?
I don't know. I was in the middle of watching that front end. We were in the middle. I think when Thiago Almeida gets in, Atlanta is head above heels better than most teams they'll ever play.
Well, don't forget too, there was no Alan Franco today.
True.
As much as I do like Campbell and think he has a good future, I think Franco's still the better option at the moment.
It was. Alex Roldan was shifted over to pick up. It looks like Hani Mukhtar there. Yep. And Animal Godoy on the backside. What so good. So good. Note on George Campbell. George Campbell, outside of like one or two poor plays out of the back, was flawless tonight. He's
got good potential. I'm telling you. Just like you said, Miles Robinson 2.0.
I forget. I think it was Doyle who tweeted it maybe, but they basically took Miles Robinson DNA and copied it and made it George Campbell. He was phenomenal. Let's see if this opens up Seattle a little bit. Let's see if they start to play.
One last thing I wanted to say on Atlanta is I know they're missing Almada, but Moreno really didn't play a ton either this game. I know he was kind of coming back from injury a little bit. So there are a lot of pieces still to add in. Hopefully Araujo is not hurt too much, but I figure Orlando's probably in the conversation for best team today as well.
Yeah, they
got the job done, even if they weren't at their best. And we kind of figured they wouldn't be because they kind of had to put some pieces together still.
Yep.
Get some chemistry, but still got the win.
Yeah.
You got your Pato goal, so I'm sure you will.
Goal, baby. Man, I'm telling you, I should have said Alexander Pato golden boot. That would have been.
Wasn't he your bold prediction last season too?
Yes, that's why I didn't make it another time. I don't know if I said golden boot for Pato, but
I hope you. No, I don't think you did.
No, but I thought he was going to be something big.
You were only dumb this season. I don't think you were dumb last year too. You got to figure Nashville takes this at this point. Like, they're so hard to break down.
No, because I need a Seattle goal so I can get another 3 points in the score prediction. Because I predicted
we need 2 more Seattle goals.
Stop it.
We need Seattle versus Minnesota right here.
Let's edit this.
Oh, he's off.
Akeloba in. This is one to watch for sure. I see what? There it is. Thought I updated it. See, again, this is where now Seattle need to take their entire attacking talent that they have and break down one of the best defenses in the league.
Yep.
Good luck.
It's going to almost be impossible. Bold prediction: Nashville doesn't concede a goal all season.
Stop it.
I'm trying to throw the jinx on it.
Ladero into Nuhu. Service deflected away. Not cleared yet. And they're out. Sean Davis on the ball. You know he's not losing it because he's a Red Bull. Right here.
He knows the system.
Big system guy.
Oh, yeah. Him and Dax, they don't even need to play together. They already know. They both played the same system.
I really need Alex Muil on here just for my heart, you know?
True. Got to complete the Red Bull trio. I don't know if you're going to see it. I would think you throw him on, right? Fresh legs. You know he works really hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not take off like a – if you're just going to see it out at this point.
Wait, split the lines. Nico Ladero into Leo Chu. 2v1. Shreds both of them. And
what a
line.
Oh, he almost had it.
I told you. You thought.
It feels like every time a Seattle player gets the ball in space, there's just immediately 2 Nashville guys on him.
Yep. Daniel Leva gearing up to come on in.
I like that system from Nashville because there's not a lot of guys in this league that honestly can just dribble their way past 2 players.
There's not a lot of people.
They like isolate them and force them to.
Well, that's the benefit of it. Oh wait, Alex Mueller is in.
Oh yes, I told you.
I must have missed a sub. The trio is complete.
Wait, unless they subbed out someone from Red Bull.
No way.
Let me check.
Ake Loba into Teal Bunbury. Yamar says no, thank you, sir.
Loba came on for Hani. When did Muil come on? He must have just came on.
I'm looking to figure it out right now.
It's not even on Google.
He came in for Hani. Hani and Leal came out.
Oh, and Leal. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, they're kind of just seeing this one out, and the counterattack is we're just going to play along and see if Loba can get on it.
Flicked on by Montero into the safe hands of Golden Glove Joe Willis. Golden Glove.
It's not looking so bad right now, honestly. The way Nashville are playing, I don't know how anybody's scoring against them. Joe Willis is going to have the easiest Golden Glove of his life.
Ake Loba takes the ball.
Just hold it up.
Right into the GOAT. Alex the GOAT Mawil. Into Dax, who is not fouled. Into Sean Day. Oh my God, it's a Red Bull trio all on the same side of the field.
Oh, they
right
here.
Right here. Into my veins. Oh man, that makes me
I love how you have to live vicariously through Nashville.
I can't be happy with I can, but all right. Arriaga's coming off.
I would not be surprised to see Nashville snag a second here. I feel like Seattle's just going to send it.
Arriaga's off from Daniel Leva. Big switch over to Alex Roldan. This is what we were talking about. Get him involved. Plays into Ladero. Cleared out for a throw-in. I don't know why I'm peeling over like this. Like I can't see the team where I'm sitting.
You're trying to lean over so you can see. Ref's in the way. Long throw here.
Can't not with that much room. Look at that run.
Yeah, it's really small.
Still got it decently.
They went for it.
Yamar's in there. Oh, Roldan took it away from Ladero, and now they are not countered because you got Nuhu back there, and Nuhu's not getting beat. Gola. Rusnak. Big switch out to Alex Roldan.
Good ball.
That is a very nice ball.
Oh. And Roldan can't get the cross off.
It's not the 65th minute, but that's happened. I also haven't updated the ticker, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a first stream back, man. We'll get there.
All that matters is the score.
Yeah.
There are guys on the field, 11 for each.
For now.
For now.
So Christian Roldan cries a little bit too hard. Oh, they're taking Sean Davis out.
Oh, the trio is gone.
No.
The trio is gone.
Oh, but it's for mayor. I know where you live.
We all do.
Jack, I know where you live, mayor.
We've all been to Jack's house.
Bro, I'm telling you, if we had to put together like a top 10 MLS moment of all time, that's got to be top 5.
Oh, yeah, that's probably. That's
driving up to this kid's house.
Could be an episode idea. Top 10 MLS memes of all time. Doxing Jack Mayer, number 1.
No, I think I sent you this, but somebody on Reddit put like the MLS lore, like everything that makes MLS. We'll have to go through it one day.
The MLS lore. That's
I'll find it.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, well done. Andy Leyva really strong on the ball to get that ball back.
I just can't figure out how you break this team down.
You got to go wide. Go wide and be strong in the air. But even then, you're not going to go.
There's nobody on this. Oh, Yamar's at striker.
It's where it should be. Corner kick in the 91st minute.
I was just about to say, there's nobody that can beat Walker Zimmerman in the air right now. But then they threw Yamar up top. Oh, they can't beat the first man again.
God, I'm telling you, anytime that happens, I get. Oh, it's a big service. Joe Golden Glove Willis.
Oh, he was there. Quick off the line. Again, rocking the stash. I love the zoom ins on the stash.
There's no chat here. I'll send it to you on Facebook.
There's a private chat. What do you mean?
Sure. Open it.
What screen are you looking at? Mine says comments or private.
Oh, I see it. I see it. We've got 3 minutes left in this one.
Not a lot of time left.
Not a lot of time, but Albert Rusnak stands over a free kick from 40 yards out.
Oh, man. I don't know if I know really any of these things.
I don't know many either, so we'd have to dig into it.
We'd have to look into it, yeah.
Rusnak plays into the feet of Alex Roldan, who changes direction. Has a left-footed strike into the hands of Joe Gold Glove Willis.
I'd love to know the thought process there. Does Roldan really think he's just going to knock that in with his left foot, like way out there?
100%. Listen, to be fair, he caught that pretty well.
Yeah, but he kicked him right at Joe Willis.
Montero's on the ball. Chooses not to use Leo Cho. Zimmerman clears again. Zimmerman's going to have 9 clearances at the end of this game. Man's on fire.
He's a good defender.
Yeah, turn from Alex Roldan. Good service into the box. Leo Chu running late. Kellen Rowe. Out to Freddie Montero. Freddie Montero. Oh, Oh, it goes just wide.
Nothing more dangerous in the box than a Nico Ladera header.
Big clearance from Joe Willis. Seattle picks the ball back up. Cleared again. There's 1 minute left. Teal Bunbury's on the ball. Plays into Ake Loba. This is not great for Seattle. Dax McCarty out to Daniel Lovitz, who just dinks it over to Teal Bunbury. Wow, that's a nice ball. Right into the corner. Just hang out, Teal. Hang out. Just enjoy yourself. Oh, man, he just shreds Nuhu and Kellen Rowe, but Nuhu, of course, recovers and picks the ball back up.
As he does.
Yeah. Into Nico Lodero's feet. Lodero. Cho. To Montero. Rusnak. Over to Roldan. Oh, my God. Christian Roldan loses the ball.
Yikes.
And a foul on Neymar.
2 guys just got taken out.
That will probably end it. Yellow card for Neymar.
1 for Rowe also, or no?
No.
I think it was Nuhu that got the
yellow. It was Nuhu. It wasn't here. Neymar's playing striker.
Yeah. That's probably it. That's got to be end of the game there. A better second half, but still would have liked to see more goals. That's as clinical a game as it can be from Nashville. Like that, this game was played perfectly by Gary.
It really was. And that is final. Nashville 1-0 against Seattle. Neither of us gets points in the prediction standings. Nashville gets 3 points in the real standings. Seattle are in the mud, basically going to finish bottom of the league.
Oh, yeah. Relegated, behind FCC.
This basically just proves that Nashville can do it on a rainy night in Seattle.
Yeah. But can you do it on a rainy night in Seattle?
Appreciate MLS Gone Wild and Sons of a Pitch for stopping by and having a quick chat with us today. Really enjoyed having our conversations. A lot of times it's just Connor and I speaking to each other. So it was really great having you guys around. Hope we get to work together a little bit in the future. Who knows? But that is it. Nashville takes this 1-0 final. Connor, you got anything else you want to say before we end this one here?
No, nothing else to add.
Nope. I think that was a good one. Good first stream. We broke the 0-0 curse. And we hopefully should be back next week for Charlotte's opener. So make sure you follow and subscribe, and we will chat with you guys all in a little bit. See ya.